kept her by my side. It's a beautiful day. Official Jamie, a scratch and Pete, we're never apart. Trish, the natural and geeky girl, journal close to my heart. We're family. We don't always agree, but we come back together. That's how it should be. Bring your cup of coffee or your favorite tea. Get ready for a chat. Let's share our dreams. With Juba, Chat, and Lean from the UK, our family circle grows stronger every day. We laugh, we love, we sometimes disagree, but in this family, we find unity. We're family. We don't always agree, but we come back together. That's how it should be. Or bring your cup of coffee or your favorite tea. Get ready for a chat. Let's share our I am Betty J. Gathers. Welcome to my home. In this loving family, you'll never be alone.
Oh, honey, this Sunday. I'm going to bring you up now, Krystal. You may not make it up.
You have no idea how much yelling going on in this house right now.
Oh, honey, I know. Good morning.
Good morning.
I am sorry. Look like with Restream, it don't come up until I start the screen. Stream. I don't know. I'm still working on it, Krystal.
How do you switch the view? This is crazy.
What do you mean? Oh, you're yeah. And then you're gonna have to make it horizontal. You're on your laptop or phone?
No, my phone. I do everything by my phone. I don't even know.
Okay.
I need a new laptop. My laptop.
Whichever way how you film your videos is the way the position the camera should be in.
Okay.
But for some good morning, Gregory the cameraman. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Day. It's fine.
I love this. I knew this was gonna happen, y'all. I honestly did.
Ben.
Oh no, Krystal. I'm trying to think. Anybody in the chat or in the clouds? No. I'm trying to think.
So maybe if I leave and come back, or no?
Try it and see.
Okay.
Try it and see. Good morning, everybody. This is a special Sunday because normally I don't come on Sunday, but someone gave me a challenge. They will remain nameless until they come up here. I'm supposed to do 12 different creators or anybody, this month. So like the 12 days of Christmas is what it is. So if we can get Krystal to come back up. She's trying to go in horizontal instead of vertical. But I'm just so excited to be here today. I really am. How was everybody Thanksgiving? And was it quiet? Was it noisy? What did y'all do on Thanksgiving? Just exactly what did y'all do on Thanksgiving? But since that's over, everybody's getting ready for Christmas, is what it is now. So even, the trees are out, the lights are out. Okay, let me. Oh,
It's just happening. Oh.
uh-oh. It's the same. I got you. Let's see. Let me. Okay. Oh, she gonna have to come back. Chris is gonna kill me. Oh my God. She gonna kill me this morning. I ain't touching nothing else, Crystal. I thought I brought it in.
Is that?
Crystal, I see the room, but I don't see you. It's the same,
I
Crystal, but
know.
we'll make it. We'll be uh-oh. Ah, you did it. You
I did
did it,
not.
Crystal. Yes, you. I'm looking at it.
Well, I won't say anybody, but okay.
Yes, you will. Uh-oh. Is that the light coming out the back window?
Yes.
Thank you. And thumbs up, everybody. I want some thumbs up now. Come
Oh
on. Now,
my
y'all be stingy with them thumbs up. Goodness gracious. It's the holidays. Be nice to me. Rim, hey, Rim. You know what, Rim? I might get Rim to come up here. Rim, like, another day. I need 12 creators, Rim. I'm going to have to, I got to get 12. I got pretty well many. At first, I was going to say I'm challenged to do 12 different people on my channel. And Krystal, the one that's been the center,
The
is the
crazy
one that
one, yeah.
challenged me. I wanted to change my mind, though. I'm like, I can't do this.
You
I,
can do this.
I can't.
If
But,
I can figure this out, you can do this.
but somebody said, did she mean 12 straight days? I'm like, I don't know. She ain't getting 12. That's probably what. Did you mean 12 straight days?
I think as long as you get 12 vloggers done before Christmas, I think you win. So, I mean, when I first did my first year of Vlogmas, that was the original goal. I'm just going to make 12 videos.
Okay.
It's the sun getting weird.
Okay. Okay, before we get started, I forgot because the family, everybody don't know Krystal.
Oh,
This is
God.
Krystal Sparkle. How did you come into my life, Krystal?
Bill.
Oh,
I met
okay.
Bill last Christmas on the Jubilee, and he came to a meetup, and he was so much fun and so sweet, and I adore Bill. Bill makes me laugh. Bill is what I want to do in retirement someday. Just
All
go out there
right.
and do my own thing and drag my
Oh,
husband everywhere. But
that's
yeah,
it.
you were moderating in Bill's chat, and you were
Uh-huh.
so full of energy and awesome, and I just adored you. So
I'm energy. Oh, YouTube Unfolded. Girl, you need to see her. Now that YouTube Unfolded, she does VS Speaks royally. She a little. But YouTube Unfolded. Oh yeah. That's the real deal. But I want to read this what you have on your what about on your channel. Is that Fox? How do I say his name?
you say Fox. We like I don't know. He wanted to be really interesting spelling because FOX back in college was too boring. So he
Oh,
decided to do that. And then now today he still writes FOX everywhere, and I refuse to let him do it because
uh,
I'm like, I thought you were going to legally change your name to this. And he's like, no. His parents were not happy.
so y'all knew each other from college?
I met him my freshman year. I worked with individuals with disability. He was on a floor above a lot of the members I worked with. And
Oh.
yeah, I met up with him at a game night, but I saw him in the halls late at night one night, and I'm like, oh, who's this guy? Text my boyfriend at the time, and I'm like, I'm getting over
What
to
you say
your
about the
place.
boyfriend at the time? You had a
I
boyfriend?
had a totally different boyfriend at the time. Like, we were very good
Ooh,
friends
this
for
getting
like
interesting. This
3
getting good.
years before we started dating because he went to Australia. And
This
when he
getting
was studying
good.
abroad, I was the only one that texted him and called him and checked up on him,
This
other
getting
than his
good.
parents.
This getting good, y'all. So how many years?
We've known each other since 2003. We started dating in 2006.
Oh my
We
God.
got married in 2011. A lifetime. I don't know. We're getting there.
Wait till
Like,
it's
when do you define it as a lifetime?
30 years, 30 plus
30 years.
years. Me, 30 plus years and more.
Well, I've known him 20 years, so.
Okay. That's a long
But
time.
I think love is stronger when you start out as friends because
Oh yeah.
we didn't want to ruin that friendship. Everybody's like,
Ah.
oh, are they going to date? Won't they date? And then when we started dating, oh, when are you guys going to break up? And we up and down, but he's been my rock my whole life.
Oh, isn't that
He's
sweet?
He's like, I don't need to do this today, do I? I'm like, no, I think it's fine. It's just me and Betty. And he's like, okay. So he's upstairs with Scootaloo. And
Tell him I should have brought him down and worked him too. Okay, living by the life by design. This is Lydia, my lifelong long friend, and who else came in? Santa Claus came in. The North Pole, and ho to you. So how would you before I start that, because I always jump ahead. Okay, on your what about page, you said we're out to discover the world together, one trip at a time. Join us as we experience life around Wisconsin and travel around the U.S. to see what conventions are out there. Today was pretty awesome. Stay tuned for more of Fox and Krystal's shenanigans. Remember, you have the ability to be awesome. Oh, that is so nice. So I know you do cruises. So where have you been out of the USA, international?
Honestly, I haven't done a lot of travels internationally. Fox has done a lot of travels internationally.
Oh.
For serious time, like we went to Mexico a bunch of times. And then he's done China and he's done Australia. And then when we went on our honeymoon, we went to Italy.
Ooh.
And then one year we went to Canada together, and that was quite interesting because we weren't even sure they were going to let us over the border. They're like, where are you going? What are you doing? We're right there. We're right there. We're not going anywhere. We're going pointing to our hotel. I think the guy was switching shifts, and he's like, I don't want to deal with their shenanigans, so he just let us go.
And welcome everybody. And again, this is Krystal. And I've known her for a little while. She just came in my chat and chit chat, which I love all the time. How is the cat doing?
Scootaloo is upstairs and we're just making him comfortable. But like, I think they encouraged us to do a steroid treatment after he got the cancer diagnosis. They said there was like two options. We could do the chemo route, but they really strongly suggested not to.
Okay.
Just because he's at end stage of like renal failure with his kidneys. So Fox and me, we're just making him comfortable. We're letting him eat all the kitty cat treats he wants, letting him hang out with his little buddies. I think it's just more important that, you know, he's living his best cat life and he'll let us know when he's ready.
Yeah. What is it? She'll let you know.
He's a big boy. I know like Scootaloo sounds like a girl name, but we named the cat before we got the cat. Like we wanted an orange cat and we wanted an orange cat named Scootaloo. Little did I know, like all orange cats are usually boys. They're very rarely female. And when we got him, we wandered all over like Milwaukee area down to Waukesha. Oh, hi. Hi, Shiny.
Say talking about me. Controversial Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
How are you doing, Scott? I got Jaden. Hey, hashtag Betty Jaden. Welcome this morning, because y'all know normally I don't come on no weekends now, but I got to do it for this month. And I realized, because I was counting 4 people for 4 weeks, but I only got 3 because Christmas falls on a Wednesday. I say, well, Christmas, how can you? And I see you got that tree back there. How come we ain't got no lights on the tree?
We just got the tree up yesterday. Today is the day we're going to work on the lights and the decoration.
Oh, look at
and this is Shiny.
Listen, Cheetah, Will View, Orange Cat Rules. He has a loving cat. He loves cat. I don't know if you know Patrick. Patrick is a great person. Did you say see the movie Wicked?
No, I really, really want to though. Like,
Girl, oh, I was wishing
did
you
you
would
go?
have saw it. Yes, I saw it with my best friend of 40-some
That's
years.
awesome.
Oh my God. I didn't think I was gonna like it. It's 2 hours
Really?
and 40 minutes. Yes, I
The
always tell
longer,
people
the better.
you gotta like yeah, Broadway musical.
Yep.
And you gotta like a lot of a musical in it, or you still may enjoy it though.
No,
But
I will.
yeah, but without giving anything away, we always say, "Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead and gone. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead." Let me tell you, when you go in that movie, and I'm not giving anything away, always remember everyone has a beginning, even Glinda the Good Witch. We never know the background. We never know.
That's what makes the whole thing interesting. You don't know people's backstory and history. You don't know where they
You
came from and how they
don't.
grew.
You don't. Oh, let me tell you something else about people. Everybody in here, let me tell y'all something. Okay, I bought my dog. People ask me, I done got asked a couple of times, did you adopt him? Did you adopt him? No. And I get the ugliest look. Patrick, too. I could buy my dog if I want to.
Betty, the thing I think is interesting when you get worried about that, you keep saying that you adopted your dog from the same lady that you got your dog the first time.
Yeah.
So you developed a bond with this family. I think in a
Yeah.
weird way you kind of did adopt your dog, because
Thank you.
just because you got your baby from a woman that is raising puppies, it's not a puppy mill, is it? It kind of
No,
sounds
it's
like a family
not. She's
friend.
a legit, if I had my other dog 15 years from her, and then I think, this is probably her last year. I think she,
So what's the difference if you go to PetSmart or you go to little old lady with her puppies having?
yeah.
I
Because
don't know. My
what?
mom.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, my mom did that like 10 years ago. She got into really these fancy little dogs called Beavers, and I think she had 4 sets of puppies, and it made her so happy, and it made the dog so happy, and she still to this day talks to every one of these people on Facebook, and then once in a while somebody will be like, "Oh, do you still have dogs?" And she's like, "No, my dogs are gone. That's been so." Oh, I thought you would have continued. And she's like, "No, that was just a point in my life where I wanted to enjoy my puppies." And oh my God, I've never seen so many puppies. I got to name them all by letters and groups. It was
Oh
so
my
much.
goodness. Oh my goodness. I was going to call her Stella, but it's going to
Yeah.
be Stella Rose, though. Everybody time you can't name your dog after one.
Pets are amazing though.
Yeah, I should have kept Stella though. I should have, but Olivia's cute too. See,
Stella's
Patrick.
her middle name. You got to give a cat a middle name
I
or a dog.
do. It's after my granddaughter, Olivia Sophia Rose.
Ah.
Yeah. You know what? Don't worry about how much I paid for my dog. Okay, get out my pocketbook. Thank you very much. That's Patrick is one of my best friends on YouTube. One of the best. I will never get rid of Patrick ever. If I ever get mad with him, I'm going up wherever he live at. I'm gonna find where he stay at, and because Google show you the house, they show you everything. So I can find. That's what I tell people. You can find somebody easy, easy. I was gonna go back over to your channel. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're doing Vlogmas. I just noticed that you did your first day vlogging. I
Mhm.
watched the whole thing, and
It
it
hasn't
said,
even posted yet.
really how I saw it. I sure
I don't
saw
know.
it.
Okay, maybe it posted.
It had 12. It had 12. I believe it posted at, was you supposed to be 12 p.m. today?
Oh, that's.
I
I was
think
gonna try to
that's
do
what
it.
happened.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Been running around making cinnamon rolls this morning,
oh,
like trying to feed the cat, trying to get this area somewhat presentable. It's just been
oh,
messy.
you know what? I take that back. It says December 18th, premiere December 18th. So what am I looking at? I thought it was day one, Fox and Krystal Vlogmas in Texas. What is
That was
that?
last year.
Oh, Okay, because you even
I'm
got the
telling you,
board.
Betty, I've been doing this for 4 years now. Like,
Gorge on Carnival Jubilee. Yeah, because you
yeah,
said before we
that was
take the
last year.
maiden.
I still
Okay.
have footage
It
from
was
that
good
trip I need
though.
to edit and put online, and oh God.
Yeah, it was good though. It
Thank
really
you.
was. It really was. But what I was looking at too was, which I normally don't do, but I looked at it. Okay, I looked at, you said how many years you been on? 4 years?
Oh, I've had a channel since 2008 or something, but I didn't really start posting on it until 4 years ago.
Okay.
But and the only reason why I started posting was I wanted to start doing Vlogmas.
Oh,
I wanted to do Vlogmas for 10 years, and
mhm,
every year I would be like, oh, we should do this, and I don't have a camera, and I don't know how to do
mhm,
this, and I don't know how to upload or edit.
mhm.
And I don't know, like 4 years ago, I just looked at Fox. I'm like, I want to do this. And he's like, okay. I'm like, no, you don't understand. We're going to be filming breakfasts and hanging out and doing Christmassy things. And he's been my ride or die throughout the whole thing. And he puts up with all my ridiculous shit.
Shenanigans.
But
um,
I love Vlogmas because it's like you're capturing a moment of your life. And I don't do it for the views for other people. I'm doing it for me because I want these memories for me someday. And to share with my family and to share with people that actually have an interest in my life. Like my mom, she can't really travel. She can't really leave her house, but she can watch my videos. And she
and she's
refuses to
after
come and
my age. How old is
yeah.
she?
She is 68,
See, I'm
but
old.
right, but she's got really poor health and she's just kind of bedridden and I love her to death, but I just want her to get better. But
Oh my
she's got to want to
goodness.
get better.
I'm older than her mama. Oh my God.
Yeah, but you have so much life in you, Betty. Like, I love your energy. I'm like, oh,
But
you are
yeah.
just
But let me tell you a secret though. I think the only difference in it's that vitality. If you lose that, then you lose everything. You really do. You really do. So that's the main thing. And your health, because
yeah.
health can bring you all the way down. So I can call you little girl. I call everybody little girl. How you doing? I call everybody. I get away with it. I don't say little boy, but I say little girl. Yeah, you don't want to lose your vitality as you get older.
Yeah.
So you live in Wisconsin
My whole life. Yeah.
your whole life.
Yes. I've
Oh,
never
like
lived outside of Wisconsin.
okay, like me in Florida. I was born, raised,
Really?
yes, all my life in Florida. And I think this hurricane, I'm trying to think back, but I think this is the first hurricane that I've really been through. And we didn't even get the eye.
Wow.
The eye kind of veered off
Yeah.
a little bit. Just it went to the right, which they was expecting. And normally we get a bigger curve, but we didn't. But I don't know if you ever heard, we call it the Indians, where if you've been around for a while, I talked about it, how we have Indian mounds. And what
You
they
have Indian mounds in Florida?
yes, I'm gonna have to go, and I always tell my video, yes, we have them all around. In fact, I have one in my neighborhood.
That's
And
crazy.
let me tell you how smart the Indians was, y'all. They built those mounds on high land. They knew what they was doing. So, but they said the reason we did not have any storm ever hit us, because we always had storms head to us and they always turned. Always. People have left my area and the storm went where they went. My best friend did that. Well, associate, not best friend. Social did that. Her husband was a policeman. He couldn't leave, so he sent her over to Orlando. And the hurricane coming straight for us that morning. And the newsman said, "Up, up." He said, "I can't believe this." He said, "This storm has turned." It went to Orlando. It went to Orlando. But they said that the Indians took something out to the sea and they put it down so this area would never flood. is what it is. So
Wow.
I guess maybe our time done ran out because we was having it good, girl. We still had it good, but we did have trees up. The lake that I always walk down, it was all up to the streets, so we didn't lose anything, thank God. And we have trees all
That's a
around.
blessing.
Ain't none of them. So what we did have this last week cut all the way back off the house. So yeah, but
What
none.
kind of trees?
They're oak trees.
Oh,
They're
okay.
huge. They're
I'm like, what do you mean? Like the palm tree?
no, it's like I stay in the city. Thank you everybody for being here. I stay in the city, but I always tell everybody I live in the country. I have all possums, raccoons, squirrel. I got it all. I
No,
got it
Florida
all.
does have some back road areas. Like when we were down there,
Oh yeah.
I think in September for that horse thing, and we
Mhm.
went to their farm. Beautiful area. It was. I
Uh-huh.
gotta edit that video too. Like she keeps being like, "Oh, are you gonna share Mare Day?" My goal is by my birthday, because I figured I would do a live for that and encourage people to maybe donate to her, because they were kind of affected from the hurricane too. They had to do a lot of cleanup and pull back of the trees too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and
And
thank God none of the horses got loose or lost or anything
yeah.
like that.
But it did cause major depression with me though, because
I'm sorry,
we
honey.
got Hurricane Elena. We lost. That was nothing. I don't know why our lights went off for 6 days. Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me? So by the time we got the lights, and I know this why it affected me really bad, because by the time we got the lights on, then 2 days later they went off. So Rim, I'm so happy that Rim stays in Canada, honey. He with the blocks of ice. That's what he with he with the box of ice. But Hurricane Elena didn't do anything, took the lights off, but it was Hurricane Milton that came in and bought the trees up and everything. But the lights went off about the same amount of days. So, and then water, we ain't have no water. They shut the water down, then they burst the main pipe. Go
Wow.
figure. But I'm gonna tell you what was a savior. 7-Eleven.
No
I
Wawa?
will let me tell y'all about it. We ain't got no Bucky's like what y'all went to. We ain't got no Bucky's. But
I
7-Eleven,
loved it.
let me tell you, go to 7-Eleven early in the morning, every morning. They got something cooking there. hmm They had hot coffee and everything, girl.
Was the community coming there like a hub? Because I noticed, like, when we had the power outage up here a few months back, it was crazy because everybody just showed up at the gas station where they had a Culver's, and people were just in there drinking coffee and hanging out because the lights were.
I know. We all, and then you meet somebody. I never forget in CVS. I met,
Yeah.
what did he say? Older couple that lost everything
Oh.
in 5 inches of snow. Woo!
Where's getting snow? I live in Wisconsin. We got a
Canada,
dusting.
girl. Canada. They got blocks of ice there. Blocks of ice. I'm telling you. And then Rim says, oh, you know what I wanted to ask Rim? Because I've never really been in the snow. When snow is really heavy, can it tear down the roof?
I've seen it pull down like sheep. Yeah.
That's
I've
what I
seen.
always
Yeah.
wondered. I'm like, if it gets, thank you, everybody, thumbs up, thumbs up. The snow, I always say the weight of the snow, can it really damage a roof?
The thing I worry about the most, but luckily we've had a lot of mild winters, is we actually have solar panels. And I always worry that the heavy snow is gonna like. I know some people go out there and they brush them off, but my husband and me are not crawling on no metal roof to like dust our sun panels off or whatever. But
Yeah.
I always worry
Uh-huh.
it's gonna pull everything down or something.
Oh, but I don't know if it's where you are, but here in Florida, a lot of people have gotten solar on top of their house. Insurance will not insure you.
No.
If they find out that you got them, and a lot of
Really?
people in my neighborhood has them. They will not insure them.
I'm more concerned, like, we got them probably 4 years ago. The company we got them from already went out of business.
Mm-hmm.
And they were supposed to have a lifetime
I know. That's what I'm
installation
saying.
and everything. And I was like, how'd you go out of business? What's going on?
Nothing's a lifetime. I can tell you, nothing. I hear people say lifetime. Well, I ain't never seen no company. Montgomery Wars is gone. The kids don't even know about Montgomery Wars. Learners is gone. You know the stores, the 5 and dime store, Woodworth, or whatever it was. You know, so
There is one thing that has a lifetime guarantee.
what's that?
Tupperware.
Oh, I can
4 or
believe
5
it.
years ago, I sold the stuff, and it was so crazy. Like, if you have old Tupperware that's warped or ruined or whatever, you contact your Tupperware agent. They will exchange it and get you new stuff. Similar price or whatever. Lifetime guarantee.
Lifetime
So
guarantee.
once I, like, flipped everything, and then I was, like, going to thrift stores, seeing what I could find. I have so much Tupperware. And then I quit. And I'm like, oh, I never stick with any of that. Like, have you ever done one of those pyramid scheme type things, Betty?
No,
You're smart.
no, it's Tupperware pyramid.
I don't think it's not. I think it's been so established, but I don't like their payment of it. Like, I've done Tupperware, I did Unique. What else? I didn't really care for Unique. That was the cult. I had a lot of fun doing Unique.
What is it?
So Unique was something that came out like probably about 10 years ago, and it was a makeup brand. And the thing I really liked about it is they would give so much of the reason why the family started the company is they wanted to raise money for children that had been like assaulted or harmed or things. So they have a program where if you had those types of issues and you need therapy, you can sign up and go and do a free retreat. And technically, I got picked for it at one point, but I didn't go because I was so busy with work and I couldn't go because the job I had at the time wouldn't let me go.
Okay.
But I really liked that they had those conventions. I saw Kelly Clarkson. I saw a few different people. They had special guest speakers. I really liked the convention. I liked the people that ran it, but and I loved the product for a long time, but it just, I don't know, it got different, it got too much, and I was just like, I don't care anymore. I always worry YouTube's gonna be like that. Like, I pick up hobbies, I do them for a while, I get really involved.
Okay.
Nah. I have a room of stuff that I collected over the years of books, tarot cards, crystals, like so much weird stuff. I have sewing stuff.
Did you ever want to stop YouTube?
I feel like not now. I feel like it's such a big part of my life. I feel like I have such a great sense of community, and I really enjoy your channel. I really enjoy Tuber Chat. I really enjoy connecting with other vloggers that do Vlogmas. Because if you ever experience Vlogmas, it's torture. It's so much work.
That's what I'm going to say. I don't know if I want
It's so much work. And then my channel is so small. My Vlogmas videos maybe get 23 people watching or whatever. But I don't do it for other people. I do it for me because I want that time capsule of me at that point in my life, like years from now.
Yeah. Vlogmas. Woo. Wow. You know, I know
find
now.
Enough victims. Like, how's the victim search going?
Victims. Maybe next year.
You're not gonna get 12?
Huh?
You didn't find 12 people to torture?
Oh, I'm gonna find 12. I found. Oh, I'm gonna have Rooted on again on Wednesday. Then I'm having a surprise person from Canada. A special person in my heart. He's been gone for a while. He had a YouTube channel. It grew fast.
Yeah.
And when you grow fast, sometimes I say that foundation hasn't been built yet. So sometimes you got a lot of people coming at you because as you grow, people like you're a brand new person and you just growing. and he was on for 7 days a week. And I told him, I said, all right, 7 days a week
Wow.
gonna burn you out. He did lives every day.
Wow.
And but yeah, I'm gonna have him on Saturday. I used to be on his show all the time, all the time. So yeah, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, I was like 12. I'm not gonna do no 12.
I
Even
was
my
just curious who you were doing because I like following other people that do it because it
uh-huh.
helps. Like you go into their comment, you ask about their day, you follow up with them. Like
Yeah,
there's a woman from Minnesota who I became very. Her channel blown up since then, and she does a lot of health and wellness stuff. And I'm just like,
yeah.
she's always so happy to see me in her chat though. She's like,
Oh
oh, you know
yeah,
what, it's
we
Krystal.
are. We are. Even over at Tuba Chat. I'm so glad she came over there. Did you know about Tuba Chat before I
I
talked
think I
about it?
found Tuber Chat because of you,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
what I'm
so
saying. No,
grateful for that
that's
too.
yeah. I'm telling you, a lot of us were lost in the. I'm gonna
Yes,
get Kevin too. I will start
I
writing it
love
this morning.
Kevin.
So I got to get him. I never had him on my channel, but I was lost, and a lot. I know Trish even said she was lost until she found him. And a lot of us, as we get older in Tuba Chat, we kind of don't come as much. I lived in Tuba Chat, but we didn't stay on 3 hours either. I knew it was gonna get there. I told Kevin, I knew. It was still an hour and a half, 2 hours at the max.
Wow.
So now it's 3 hours. Kevin used to go offline a lot. We the OGs on Kevin's channel. I tell you. And he down here talking about all hell Kevin.
I think the thing I love most about Tuber Chat, it exposes me to channels I would never have
Never.
watched.
Yep. Yep.
Like, but you learn so many random weird things, and like, oh god, I'm so bad at names. Like the Bud Files, I really like
Yeah.
their Wednesday series where they just give you all this random information. I'm like always constantly listening to that stuff while I'm case noting at work, or I
Yeah.
really enjoy the Marketplace Boutique with Jody. She cracks me up. I
Okay.
don't know
Yeah.
how she goes live all the time. She is like a cheerleader galore. She's cheering everybody, making little videos. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great that you guys all, what is it? You got your watch hours, and then you, I'm nowhere near my watch hours. I always
Uh-huh.
kept hoping, like, when I went on that cruise, I honestly hoped that would help my channel grow. That didn't help my channel grow. The thing that helped my channel grow, I don't even have these videos on my channel anymore. I
Okay.
did a challenge, no fast food for like a month, and I just like vlogged me eating every meal. I did 3 shorts a day for like a month.
Oh, okay.
It was a lot of work, and people
Yeah.
really, really liked that challenge for some reason. And I met a lot of people during that challenge too. And I still keep track of the girls that were running that challenge with me. And it's so interesting to see like half of them quit,
Mm-hmm.
like completely quit. There's a few that kind of stuck around, and then one that completely blew up. But I
Okay.
think it's so interesting to see she's still on the weight loss thing, and I never wanted to be on the weight loss thing. For
Okay.
me, it's just I'm gonna show my life if people like it. I just wish I understood how to do those title card things at the end, or like there's things I know I need to figure out, but I don't care enough to. This is what I'm saying. I'm not committed enough to figure
That's
out
what I
these
was gonna
things.
say. Because if you will believe me, when you want to figure something out and you really want to, you'll figure it out. But the only thing I say with YouTube, and I tell everybody, really, they want them shorts because they see everybody else making money off. That's what they want. But long form is what's going to keep you going because you never
Yeah.
know. It could be. I know somebody 10 years and she just all that time nothing. Then all of a sudden, one bit moving video, they put her in that stream thing. I'm telling you, YouTube be watching. I'm telling people, YouTube is always watching. But what's happened is because really YouTube is made for young people. It really is. So what I had been watching this one girl, and she uses a lot of AI. I mean, she's really not, not like use it like my music and stuff. What somebody made is AI, but all my other stuff is me. But I will use AI like when because I could send it to I could send it to Facebook, Instagram, to do all at one time. It saves me time on that end.
So I think that's a tool, but like the thing I get nervous about AI is when you're taking away people's creativity and then like the music sounds like AI. So, and sometimes
Yeah,
it's very entertaining. Like I love your song in the beginning of
yeah,
your song doesn't sound too AI to me. So
yeah.
I'm like, are you singing or like
I
I'm assuming well, I was wondering, like, I've never heard such a beautiful, soulful
well,
voice.
thank
I'm like, that
you.
can't be AI. Is that AI? Like, how did that
Yes,
work?
somebody from the UK surprised me and gave it. He isn't even on anymore. It was some issue with somebody somewhere as usual, but
Hmm.
some people can take it, some people can't. That's just the bottom, and they're not made for it. It's just because
Right.
you do. It's like I think the hardest part for everybody, if you really care for somebody and you find out that person really didn't care for you as much as you thought. So that's, that can be a hurting feeling. I know me and Shane talked. Well, Shane is the one coming on Saturday, but we
Okay.
talked about that when you really like somebody and that person kind of veers off, then that part hurts.
I keep wanting to do a reading for you, but I didn't want to be offensive. I know you're Christian. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Because every time we like go on your channel, you'll keep talking about somebody hurt you. I'm like, what is she talking about? Is this an ex lover? Is this a boyfriend? Like a friend? I'm like, what is the secret with Betty? What is this deal about her being so hurt that you?
That's when you'll know when I really care about somebody. If I really don't, I just chuck it off. If I care about somebody and I really feel that they didn't care about me as much as I thought they did, then yeah, it that part. That part, goes down. And I'm one of those ones that I will not mention a name. I won't tell you
Yeah,
who it is, but if they were on here and listening or in the clouds, they'll know who I'm talking about.
right.
So maybe that's why I mention it all the time. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my
But
God,
sometimes
I hope it's not me.
no, because I wouldn't be talking to you.
I know, but I do that so much. Like, I get paranoid. Like, did I do something? Is
No, no,
something wrong?
no. But one thing I can tell you, I would, if I really care about you, I'll come and tell you you hurt me. Now that I will do. If I really don't, I mean, it's like, but that's the only thing with YouTube. As we get bigger, well, I ain't big, but as you get bigger, it's a lot comes along with that. Everybody wants to blow up on YouTube. Everybody,
Nope.
and I'm like,
Nope.
girl, but you might be the one. You know what I mean? One of
I
your
think that would make me quit, to be honest.
uh
Like, if it became, there's days where there's so many comments, I'm like, oh, I gotta, because I would try to be
no way.
supportive and do cheer back and stuff, and it's like getting to the point where my comments are getting ridiculous. Like,
Hmm.
and I wish there were, like, I always try to leave really meaningful comments. And
Uh-huh.
usually when people are like, oh, great video, I appreciate them being there, but like, give
Uh-huh.
me something more. Give me some insight to who you are, or what this is about, or why did you
Hmm.
even But I like your live because I feel like it's a community hub where we can all kind of come together and give
Yeah,
each other
that's what I
energy and
want.
learn from each other. I
That's what I
love your
want.
channel so
Yeah,
more
that's what I
for
want.
that.
Because we can have, and like I say, it comes all different ways. We can giggle, we can laugh, we can talk about depression, we can talk
Yeah.
about, just anything happens in life. Sometimes, somebody will say, oh, that kind of drags it down, but it's reality.
Yeah.
Some of us, and I'm so amazed when I talk about depression, that chat gets to burning. It gets to burning. Even when I talk about masking, putting a mask on the other day, it goes. Everybody's because everybody knows,
Yeah.
can't laugh and smile every day. You really can't. So, and you have to talk about no, Grim, it's not you, and no, it's not gonna happen to you because I'm gonna come and find you, cheater. And eerie frog.
What made you start making videos, Betty? Like, I feel like you've
I
been
just,
doing this for
I
a hot minute.
know. I don't know what direction I want. That's what I'm gonna start back, but I just don't know. And I think about it too. I said, okay, 2 months. And I know it was one of my favorite, Arnell Armin.
Mhm.
I have looked, that girl she's a big YouTuber. She got hundreds of videos. And I have looked through every one of them, but she wasn't consistent.
Oh.
And once she stopped being consistent, then she would pop up, then everybody would pop up. Then after a while, she would pop up and we wouldn't pop up. And she even said it because now she's trying to come back because she have a lot of endorsements. She's on Instagram. She had a brand new baby, all of that. But she wasn't consistent before all that. But you do lose your people when you just stop. So I just didn't know what direction I wanted to go, and my mind just couldn't figure it all out. So I said, well, you know what? Let me stop and get my focus back in, is what it is. I love doing, I love shorts. I love them. I love them. I love shorts. Do you love doing shorts?
When I figure out what I want to do, like, I always think it's funny what goes well and what goes bad. A lot of times what I do with my shorts, I'm just grabbing little clips from my, like, long form content and just throwing it out in the universe to see what happens. And a lot of my shorts are private. Like, I'll put it out there for a bit, see what it does, and then, because it bothers me, like, my video count is at, like, 520 or something. If I left everything I ever posted on my channel on there, it would be at 2,000.
But why do you yank them back in?
Why do I what?
You say you bring them in?
Like, I'll put it out there and see how it does, and then I don't like that my video count is getting past 500 because I feel like there's too much on my channel. That's overwhelming.
Oh.
But then I don't want to, like, make certain things private. So a lot of times what I end up making private is the short. I have that no food, fast food challenge. Each one of those videos got over 1,000 views. Every one of them is private, and there's probably 95 of them.
Okay.
So it's crazy because it says I have like 100,000 views, but in my backlogs it says over, like, I'm approaching 400,000.
Huh.
And I don't know. I always meant to ask Kevin, like, what he thought about this, but, like, I feel like if you put too much out there, that's overwhelming. So then I just try to keep what I think is important or, like, meaningful.
Why is it? I know you say about the numbers, but why is it overwhelming? I guess that's my question.
I mean, how many videos do you have on your channel right now?
I have over 1,000.
Okay. I guess for me, like, do I really want that much of my personal life out there?
Okay.
And then it's like, if it was up to me, I would have less than 100 videos on my channel, but then it's like a hard time letting things go.
Mm-hmm.
There's a part of me, like, there's a whole series I did on Mare Fair, and there's probably 50 videos on Mare Fair alone between the 2 seasons that I went there. And I kind of want to distance myself from that program now. I honestly think every day about just closing them all and making them private. Because that would take away like 100 videos, and I don't even know if I want to be associated with Mare Fair. Does that make sense? Like,
it makes sense to you, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
It makes sense. Jamie is here. Hey, Jamie, is she's doing Vlogmas too. She always.
Yay! I'm gonna find you when I get done here.
Every year she does vlog. If you count my shorts, I'm doing Vlogmas.
Yeah, that counts. How many years has she been doing Vlogmas?
I think every year since she started, I think Jamie has been on what, 4 years, Jamie?
Yeah.
But every year I've been here, and I'm over 3 years, so
Mm.
I know that she's been doing it ever since. I know. I just thought about it a little bit. Oh, but I was gonna get back to the shorts. I used
Yeah.
to didn't cut anything out my videos. I got over 1,000 videos. You know, I can make shorts for years, and until my lights went out. And
Yeah.
then somebody had keep charging up my stuff. Girl, I was determined to do them shorts every day. I'm up to day 300.
Congratulations on doing the whole year too,
Yeah,
by the way. That was
300.
an
I'm up
accomplishment.
to 354 as of today. So that means I've got 11 more to go. I've already got one up for tomorrow. So that means I've got 10 more to go. Oh, girl. Oh, happy day. We're going to have a party on that. I tell you.
Do you
But
feel
y'all,
like the views are consistent?
the what
Like
now?
the range, like the count that you do every day, do you feel like it goes up and down, or is it
Oh,
consistently
up
always
and down.
400?
Okay,
Okay.
the first ones I did was like 10,000, 8,000, and I know why those did whatever. And whenever I put out the ones now, I know what they're gonna do. I just know, kind of what they're gonna do. If they're gonna hit 400 or 500, if they're gonna hit less than, so, and one or two may surprise me. So I put out so much different stuff, even now, like with the food and stuff that comes all
Yeah.
out my old videos. Is what I've done because yeah, I used to do a lot of cooking.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot. I used to have. I'm gonna bring back my colored hair too. I was having fun with my colored hair, girl. I had purple pink. I don't know if you see my old video. I had purple pink. I had it all, girl. Oh. That was in the old days. I had it all. But when I look at my old videos, I can laugh. I really like them. I really
It's a piece
like,
of you.
huh?
It captured you in that moment. It's
Yeah,
magic.
yeah. And I don't, you know what? I don't really mind sharing my private. I don't mind sharing my private life. Of course, you're gonna keep parts of it to your, you tell a part, and
Yeah.
then because people can be brutal is what it
Yeah.
is. So you tell apart, because it's like I can tell one thing about 30 years, something that went on with my life 30 years and took me into the gutter. So you could talk about that, and the only people know what I'm talking about is the people that's been around me for all those years is what but it's sad that you let something bother you that long. But you know, talking about I'm not the queen of shorts. Geeky girl too. Geeky girl that I found her in Tuber Chat.
Yeah.
I love the colors of her channel. That's what I love. And she loves doing shorts too. She's a you know what, when you love something, I don't want to say you get cocky. You just know you can do it. You can, you and people say, where do you get it from? It's like sometimes it just drops out the air, or sometimes it's just something you can say. I'm like, ooh, that'll be a good short.
Do you make a plan? Like, do you have a calendar and figure out what you're going to do at a time? Or is it just you wake up and, like, I'm going to do this today?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Sometimes I'll do 5 or 6 a day. Haven't did that for a little bit, but sometimes I'll do 5 or 6. But I only put out one a day. Some people put out 2, 3. I put out 2 by mistake a couple of times because I had a backlog, and I was trying to change up dates. I'm like, but normally I put out one is what
Okay.
it is. So and like I say, YouTube notice you. People think new YouTube don't notice, but they want you. They do a lot of support on the back end. I can say
Yeah.
that. They do a lot of support on the back end when they think that you really got something going a little bit is what they do. So yeah. But girl, put all them things from on private. No, that wouldn't take away from your watch hours because you just did the shorts. No, those videos you did too, didn't you?
You think I should put the like challenge back up?
Are they videos or shorts?
They're shorts.
Oh, if don't do it really if you don't want to.
I guess like the thing I worry, like
What?
the reason why I made them private, nobody was watching them anymore. People would watch them the day I posted them.
Oh,
And then
put them things back up. I don't care if I get 1 or 2. Are you kidding me? I don't care if I get 10. That's 10 more than what I
okay, so Betty, I will put them back up
had.
and I will see what happens.
I'm gonna watch.
And
I'm
I
gonna
will
watch
let you
the
know.
shorts and see what you put out. Don't watch them. Just let them do their thing. They may stay the same. They may not stay the same. They may go up.
I think Kevin would be really confused because when we were in Super Chat and he goes and looks at everything, and he always goes and looks at my short, and then there's like 200-300, and then I think he would be really confused. It just came out of nowhere. But it'd be funny.
It's like when he pull up my channel, he always go over to my vlog and he said, "I think she's gonna start being." I think I'm trying to see the last thing I wrote him. I'm always bothering him. Let's see. It was about Lord, somebody telling me they not interesting. Oh my God. How people think
interested in what?
They're because I want to interview them and somebody said that they're not interesting.
Really?
Yes.
Let's
see. Good morning, Kevin. You know what I would love if I could catch me in vlogs that I have in my shorts. That's what it is. That was one thing. I don't feel that you really see Betty. I don't see myself. I say I need to find that spirit. And then I said, Geeky Girl is another one. She does great on shorts. And, her views are high on her shorts, but not as high on her videos. It's like our inner child is lost. Maybe we are just made for shorts. For me, it's so easy for the shorts. However, the videos, I have to dig down deep. I got to find that inner child. My time is limited. That's what I wrote.
That's deep. Like, what do you mean your time is limited? Where are you going? What's going on?
Listen, I'll be 69 this month. I'm not crazy. But it is. So maybe shorts are me. Maybe vlogging isn't. I don't know, but I got to hurry up and figure it out. But when I look back at them, I can smile and I can laugh. People say they enjoy them. So I don't know. It's like I say, it's got to be you though. Even though everybody enjoys them, I just don't see me. Even with Geeky Girl, Lord help me. I know please don't be listening. Because sometimes I don't see that radiance that she has in those. And you can see in her shorts, it's just natural. It's natural.
The only time I've ever seen Geeky Girl, she usually does live once in a while, and then she's very religious and very connected to her God. And that's beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, but she just bought in that religious part. Because before it wasn't. So
really,
she wasn't talking religion as much as she is now. And then she's trying to get those watch hours.
We're all trying to get those watch hours.
She's trying to get. So she's on mostly every day during the week. I think at 10 o'clock.
Don't people work?
Yeah, but she don't. She has 5 girls. So she's a stay-at-home mom, and then her last child just went to school, so she's free during the day. Yeah, somebody just told me, why do y'all in this chat think y'all life is not interesting? Tell me the good stuff. That's what you need to tell.
Are there very many people in the chat? This was the quietest I think the chat has ever been.
Because what happens is, this is one thing about the chat. And I tell people when you go live, somebody was saying like they thought, when it slowed down, I say, let me tell you something. If they ain't talking in that chat, you better get to talking. And some days
I'm having fun talking to you, but I'm like, I'm used to you like, let's see what the chat said. I'm like, maybe the chat's dead. Where's
No,
the chat?
and a lot of people put you, they're in the clouds. A lot of people not used to you being on today. And the
Yeah.
weekends, you'll see a lot of people don't even go on live. And because people are in church today or they're shopping, they're doing a lot of stuff on the weekend. I have
I'm
a
so
lot of
glad we
people.
got to do this.
Yeah, I am too. And this hour came fast, girl. But let me tell y'all in the chat, and those are ones that's listening in the sky, I'm going to do 12 different creators or whoever I can find, even if I can find my husband, Jesus. But I would love to have I'm going to see if I can get her, one of my ex clients, because she really knows me. Y'all think y'all know me? She know me. But she really knows me as mommy. As I'm surprised she stuck around as long as she has, because I have beat her up so much. I'm trying to see you are the queen. Okay, I already saw that. Okay, but yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, if you ever do lives, are you interested in doing lives?
Sometimes I don't know. I don't mind like hanging on other people's lives, but I don't want to do
Okay,
a live.
yeah, and a
And
lot of
sometimes
people.
I'll go live at conventions just because I
Oh
really start
yeah,
using lives at the conventions because I hate editing. And if
yeah.
I just do a live, then it's there, it's out there. I don't have to do that.
That's one thing I was going to tell me about y'all conventions. Tell me about the conventions. That's what I missed.
So I guess like we really got involved with doing conventions because we're both big fans of My Little Pony. My husband really enjoyed doing the trivia panel. And I've really come to connect. You know how we have our tribe with like Tuber Chat and your channel and our
Mm-hmm.
people? When
Mm-hmm.
you go to these conventions, I've gotten to know so many musical artists, so many creative vendors, just different community guests and community speakers. Then they always have voice actors that come from the show, and you get to know these people. And it's every time I feel like I'm going to a family reunion
I
and I'm
see.
hanging out with my friends,
I
and it's
see.
just so much fun to connect with everybody. And it's so crazy that we all connect over like one thing. Like, I think it's crazy. They can make a song after a little 30-second snippet on a TV show from like a decade ago. And they make a whole song on this. So, and these songs have brought me to tears. Like, I love the Brony community. I love the lessons that you learn from that show. And
And
I know people are like, why are you guys watching a kid show? I'm like, I don't think it's for kids. I think it's for everybody.
so
And I think it's what you get out of it.
what
Hmm?
lessons do you think you learned from it?
About friendship, about
The
generosity, about
generosity,
giving and the spirit
yeah,
of loyalty.
loyalty.
Um, I think it's really important that I really like how they bring the seasons in, and I really like how it just brings the community together. Like they even have a panel on Brony Church and how spirituality is connected to the pony fandom, and it's just talking about a lot of times a lot of people that come to these conventions, they have a really hard time. I don't know why, but for some reason autistic people really got spoken to, and they feel
Mm-hmm.
connected and they feel heard, and so you meet all these different types of people, and
Okay.
there's such love and respect, and I love that. And I love that they give back to charity. I love
Okay.
that Ponyville Cider Fest, we just raised $34,000 for the Humane Society. That's amazing.
Okay. Yeah, that's
And a hundred
amazing.
thousand for that horse charity down in Florida. Like I was so
I
happy for
know.
Fallen Oaks. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's so amazing to me, the husband that you found in college, and both and both of you love the same, same stuff.
But we learned to love it together. Like when we first started hanging
Okay.
out, we did a lot of games and we hung out, and it was more like I was interested in him.
Oh,
And I was interested in, he used to go to furry conventions, and I thought that was weird. We don't go anymore because they're too young and wild for us. But like, I've always enjoyed going to different types of conventions. This year, we're going to a spiritual convention in New Orleans in the
mhm,
spring.
mhm.
So that'll be something.
Okay. Okay. It keeps you busy and you'll live
Yeah.
longer with all those connections. They find
I
people
think
that
we're
have,
going to slow down a little bit next year, and I really want to do a Disney cruise next year.
oh,
So
that's expensive. How
Yeah.
much is a Disney? How much is a Disney cruise?
The one we're looking at for the two of us is like 3,000 or
Oh,
something.
it's not
But
bad.
that's for an internal cabin. But I'm thinking we're probably going to cough up the sticks to do a
Oh
balcony.
yeah, that'll be worth it because if you go, oh, we going with you. If you, we going, we going with you, girl.
Yeah.
But yeah. So when the last time you been to Disney in Florida? Or have you ever?
I only went that one time. Like, we went during like the end of the pandemic. It was crazy. Right before we went on a
Okay.
cruise on Magic
Uh-huh.
in 2022. And that was my first time going to Disney. And it was crazy because they weren't mandating masks at that point, but me and my husband, we wore masks the whole time we were there
Oh,
anyways,
good,
because we
good.
were about to get on a cruise and we were really
Yeah,
paranoid.
we don't want to get sick. We don't.
And
We
I
don't
always
want.
think that Magic series I did on the Carnival Magic back in 2022 is really interesting. And that's what I
Uh-huh.
mean. I really like YouTube because it's a time capsule of what was going on. We're literally getting on a cruise. We're all wearing masks. We're all like
I
trying to be cautious.
know. I know.
And it was such a different vibe and energy. And then the next time I went on a cruise, totally different.
Mhm. And I had so many masks. Oh my God, I had
I
so
still
many.
have these masks and
We
I
do.
still
We
like
have them.
wear
What you
them.
call them? K9s, K5s, or whatever they.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Sunkiss. I hope you're doing fine. Last time I saw you was in the hospital.
Oh no.
I
What,
know
are they
she's
okay?
out. Yeah, how you doing, Miss Sunkiss? I'm sure I hadn't seen her for a while, but I'm sure she is. But yeah, but I really enjoyed you today. But I'm gonna be on, far as I know, 3 times this week, maybe more than that. Yeah,
You can do it. I'm gonna
maybe
be there
more than
cheering for
that.
you.
Right now I've got
Either
this plan, Wednesday plan with Rooted and Shane on Sunday. Then I got some more others on my calendar. So
okay.
I'm just gonna keep going with what I got. I tell you, 12. She out and breathing. She's a lot of fun. I should ask her to come on my show.
Yeah.
She is. She's a lot of fun. She's got a little of me in her. People, she like, huh? What?
We all want a little Betty.
She
You are
is.
the voice of reason.
She is a tough cookie. She really is. She's a tough. She's sweet, but I see that look. You could tell. People come over. I'm trying to think who else. Keisha could. Ooh, she this sweetheart, but don't get on her wrong side. We all got it though. We really do. We all
Have you
have.
ever interviewed Scott?
No, no, I have
Okay.
not interviewed.
He's a character, man. He does these.
Yeah, that he is. He is a character. He is a character himself. But yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. I think I probably met him through Armstrong too. I think
Yeah.
that because all the
I hope
crew,
Bill's doing okay. I haven't talked to him in a while, but
yeah, the cruise community. Because like I said, I'm not around them as much as I used to be. Because I really a lot of stuff that I don't do what I used to do. But I'm
did you
trying.
used to do cruises, Betty? Or like,
No, I never did cruises. I only did it because
okay.
of Armstrong. Because what happened was we went through how to find Armstrong?
Yeah.
Oh, on Tuba Chat.
Oh, okay. I've never seen him on Tuber Chat. I'm like,
No,
oh,
he's
okay.
not on there. That's what I'm saying. The older they get, channels they tend to drop off. That we don't come as much, but we come. And that's why he goes on all the different times because he got to, get new people to come in.
Well, I feel like Tuber Chat's a great tool to help you get to that 1,000. And part of me wants to just stick around because I think it's so interesting to meet
I
other new
do.
people and new creators
Yeah.
and see what else is out there.
Yeah, I do, and that's
And
why
then
I come
sometimes
back.
people quit.
Yeah, they do. Everybody come on YouTube don't make it because they think they're gonna blow up right away, and when you don't blow up, then that's where they kind of.
Do you ever go through your subscriber list? Like that's what I was doing this morning at like 6 a.m. when I just woke up. I started like trying to clear out who's not posting anymore.
I don't do
Because there
no.
were some channels I was following. I'm like, you haven't posted
I've
in 2
heard
years.
other
Why did I
people. I
even start
hear
following you?
other people do that. No.
Really?
No. You know what I say is when I give you my subscription, that's a gift from me. And then I don't even give it a second thought.
Okay.
Now I've blocked 2 or 3, but
Do you ever get overwhelmed with all the content coming your way then? Or like,
yeah, I sure do. Especially
because
with
I feel like I have so much stuff in front of me and it's like, sometimes I'm not even interested in it. I'm like, well, why am I subscribed to this person? I'm trying to understand,
uh-huh.
like, am I learning anything from them? Am I growing from them? Like,
And if
are they
you're not,
interested?
then just don't go, go back. I know, with the watch hours, it was a lot.
Yeah.
That was because we just banged it out. Warmstrong needed his watch hours and subscribers. I just needed my subscribers because I had the watch hours.
How
And
did
I
you get the
learned
watch hours?
anybody in the chat, and that's not the norm. Anybody in the chat, if you're new or starting out, start on your watch hours now. Somebody told me that from the beginning, and I started, and I'm so happy that I did. Now, the only thing I'm gonna tell everybody in the chat, I got to 4,000 one time. YouTube edited those 4,000. I think it got me down to 3,000 something. So what I did, it was like, huh. So what I did, and that comes from a lot, y'all. It comes from bots. It comes from somebody thinking they, really helping you and they're really hurting you. So you know what I said in my mind? Okay, girl, put your big girl panties on. 3,000 and something is legit. You gonna get that other, and this time I was scared as heck though. I almost said hell, but I was scared. I was scared that it wasn't gonna go through, but it did. I was so frightened it wasn't gonna go through again, but it did. And yeah, but you only have to get them one time. Some people think that you got to keep getting them every. Honey, if we had to do that, I would have stopped a long time ago. I would have stopped. So really, we pushed it. So after we pushed it, we was tired. It was like I was
Right.
like, but I've had my moments in YouTube where it just feels overwhelming. Everybody enjoy it. Enjoy. I used to say it all the time. Enjoy what? Because no matter what you love, I love being a doula. I love working with pregnant women. I love working with women in like that's just my whole being. Okay. But at moments, I'm not gonna say it became work, but it becomes a lot. It becomes a lot because you're taking on other people's baggage. You're taking on a lot of happiness. You're taking on a lot of pain. You're taking on a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot of loss because I ain't really lost that many babies. But you're taking on a lot. So even with YouTube, even if you love it and somebody work for themselves forever, oh, you gonna work. If you want to be on YouTube and be successful, oh, you gonna work. And the bigger you get, that's why I keep telling everybody, you listen to the ones that on them big channels, they have worked their fannies off. Even if they blew up, you got to keep doing it. Are you gonna be the one hit wonder? It's even with the shorts too.
Yeah.
I know what works. I do. I know what works with when I was doing them at first. I know what it takes with my, I really have to my personality. Miss Sunkiss says the burnout is real. I burned out a couple of times. Yeah, but you just have to back it up and let it be. And who you are, I say the first year you are not the same. I'm not the same person now. I was on everybody's show, everybody live, support, support, support. And then I forgot my own channel.
Wow.
I forgot it. And I could have got, I know my monetization early if I wasn't doing that. So yeah, I was on, and Jamie, and she was on. I'm not saying about the watch outs and stuff, but she was on every show, we were all, no matter how we look, hair all ugly, whatever, we was on there. Tired. And don't know where them people at now. She says she recovering. Well, I pray that it's a short recovery. I really do. But I'm going to see y'all. And thank you so much for coming from Wisconsin. Krystal Sparkle, that be in Tuba Chat. I
Thank
got
you for
her.
having me, Betty.
Yeah, thank you for them 12 days of Christmas.
You can do it.
I'm gonna try my darndest because I need a look. I need to look sharp because I think I'm like reactive. I need to get back doing my
Yeah.
thing. And that's why I tell people you never know what's going on behind the scenes. You never know.
Well,
You
I
never
hope you have a merry holiday.
you
And thank you so much for
too.
having me. I hope I was a good guest. I tried. Sorry about the camera.
Oh, girl, that wasn't nothing. That was me. YouTube took 600 watch hours from me. Yeah, they'll do it. Yeah, they'll do it because, like I said, it could be bots. It could be somebody that added something on there that they thought they were. I'll call it where they thought they was helping you and you didn't know about it. That's why I tell people you should ask people before you do it. I always say that. Don't just add
How
because
would they be helping you? Like you said that
they
before. What
think
do you
they
mean?
are. They think they are helping you by, and it's really bots. That's all it is. They think they're
Oh,
helping you with the watch hours, is what it is. And
okay.
sometimes some people squeeze through, with it, and some people don't. And like I say, when they tallied up everything, I only had 3,000 and something. So I always say, since they took away 600, I don't know how many you got left, but I just say put your big girl panties on and work it out. Work it out is what it is. But thank y'all so much for coming by, and thumbs up, thumbs up. And I don't care if you're up in the clouds. I don't care where you at. Y'all better thumbs up. I better have me a lot. Let me go over here and see how many thumbs up I got. See how many, what did they say? See how many thumbs up. 13, 14. Now I hit it. It'll end up being more than that.
You'll get one more when I figure out. I gotta go back and watch it.
Oh, I know you're gonna love it, and you're gonna
I
see me with
appreciate you.
pink hair, purple hair one day. You're gonna say, "Oh, girl, I
I
did it."
keep thinking about just doing like a mocha brown and just stopping with the color hair. I
Yeah,
need a
I know
break.
my granddaughter's mom. She used to dye her hair all. Then she fried. They end up being fried too, because she said I do it all the. It was pretty,
Yeah.
but she used to do it all the time. I say, if you gonna do that, put a wig on, because you be done. You be that damage. You be done damage your hair for sure. I tell you. And people always say, I like women with their natural hair. And I'm like, as you get older, do you know your hair thins out? You better do something.
I
Some
sleep in a
people
bonnet. That's what I do.
it thins out though. It does. For me, it thinned out a lot. So I was like, where my hair? And it affects you too. It does. It doesn't affect me now, but it affects you at first. And then it doesn't grow fast. So, oh well. Okay, don't you go anywhere, Miss Krystal. You sit
Okay.
right there. And everybody, thank you so much for being here. And I will